That alarm, dude, gets me every time. All right.
Safe travels.
Dawson, you want to get that bow? I feel like the wind's just gonna push us off. It's gonna be easy. All right, get Abel stern. All right, Dawson, go ahead. Did you get it? All right, we're off. We had a fan club out there. They were awesome.
Safety marine information broadcast regarding dive operation.
It's a beautiful little waterway.
Pay attention to this bridge in front of you instead of your phone.
I was looking at the GPS.
I think we went over this bridge yesterday.
Maybe.
Yeah, we did.
6 hours later, we made it under the bridge. Looking through the footage the past couple of days, it's a whole lot of looking forward. should have recorded, I don't know, some more stuff, but being that this will be a Coast Guard certified boat, can't show everything, I think. We're going as slow as humanly possible. Reason being is it's Tuesday. I can't get through the locks until Thursday. So kind of just trying to hang out in these canals as long as possible. I'm ready to see an alligator. Sunset Bay Marina in Anchorage, amazing. Really cool people. I was on the trawler side, docksy, and you know, normally when you get around people with very fancy boats or very nice boats, they're very nose up, stuck up people. But these people were awesome. They had their little meetings at 4:30 every day for an hour until 5:30. It was like clockwork. Never went over. It's kind of crazy. They always stopped right at 5:30. They were very kind to us, and they all saw us off. It was funny. One thing I've learned is that because it was hard for other people, they wanted to be hard for you too. Not saying that this group wanted that, but that's what I've gotten from this trip is they want to be able to say that they did it and no one else did. I get it. But the reason I didn't just hop on a boat and just start doing the intercoastal and traveling around the world is because I wanted to learn how to do it proper before I did it. So I got my captain's license and I went to Chapman for 3 months and I learned how the boat handled. Then I went out and got the real world experience, and now I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but you know, just keep going. I don't know. This boat's a nightmare, I'll tell you that. It's a nightmare. But the views are pretty. Oh, gotta bring it down. Not working, not working, working. It's almost over. Hopefully several days and then we're home. A little under a week, or a week. Florida Turnpike, I do believe. Indubitably. No. I-95 and then the Florida Turnpike, and then we get to our first lock, the St. Lucie lock. Yeah, it's hard to make. Logs, dude.
I think those are pipes. Are those logs?
Wow, they look like logs.
I think they're dredging pipes.
Probably white, Dawson. Probably white.
There was the guy that came on the boat and he was talking to me. His cousin is a captain and he does tugs. And he had to take a 600-foot long dredging pipe across the Atlantic.
God.
And it filled up with water. And he said he was the only one out of a group of 15 on that tugboat that survived, the captain.
Whoa.
And it sunk so fast that he said it was an 80-foot tug, and it just went.
Yeah, everyone was probably inside.
Yeah.
And he was in the wheelhouse.
Yeah, and he could just jump out. Yep.
Oh my God.
I guess it was within like 30 seconds, just boom, boom. I was like, you couldn't have cut the line? Like, I feel like you would be able to tell.
I don't know. no one was probably watching it.
Yeah.
Or at night or something, you know.
Or I think maybe 2 people survived. Him and one other person out of like a group of 13 or 15 or something. I know it was over 10.
The pescador.
St. Lucie Lock, St. Lucie Lock. This is motor vessel cool change. Yeah, go ahead. St. Lucie Lock, go ahead. St. Lucie Lock, this is motor vessel cool change, and I'm coming up behind the stern wheeler, and I would like to pass through. Can you tell me whether it be port or stoker side, over? Start heavy life jacket time, and grab a line for your bow and a line for your stern. They're hanging over the wall. When you get secured, motor off. Roger that. I missed that. Port side or starboard side, over? Either side. Roger that. Thank you very much. Port Lucie Lock. Port Lucie Lock. This is eastbound vessels launch. We are approaching the lock right now. Stand by. Launch standby 1-3.
St. Lucie Lock, St. Lucie Lock. This is the trawler westbound Bird's Nest.
Yeah, St. Lucie Lock to that very left vessel westbound and just stay by.
Standing by.
Alright, one thing I'd like to point out right here is the fact that because of how narrow this lock is, it made it super hard for me to get on the wall. The reason it made it hard is because with no bow thrust or anything like that, the boat would struggle to walk. Really, you would like crab it. You would pivot over to the port, and then you would swing the stern over, then pivot to the port, then swing the stern in. That's how I would walk the boat per se. But with how tight it is, it was really hard to do that.
Because as soon as you would start to pivot, your stern would start to get close to the wall.
This spring light's fine up, Taylor.
Roger.
The vessel on the starboard side, back up, sir. I don't want you next to this vessel. Back up.
What'd you say?
I could throw one of these around the handrail.
Nah. It'll be fine. Just keep tending it, you know? I wouldn't make it off. Well, you can right now, but... Alright, make sure we're just on one wrap. No, on
You gotta turn that up. I can't hear
Make sure we're just on one wrap. No, I'm not nervous. You're nervous. It's crazy. Got about 6 more feet to go. St. Lucie River Lock. You hear my depth sounder going off because of all the turbulence. So, I think we go up 14 feet in total. It's kind of crazy. The last lock, I think we went up like a foot in Virginia. Quite interesting. We got another lock on this side, and then we're in the lake on the broken side. So, what time is it now? It's only 11:30. I was curious. It's pretty crazy. I did not expect him to fall in. That's cool. Go ahead. Thanks. You tell me when I'm clear there, sir. You let me know when I'm good to go, and I'll go. You ready? You clear? Alright, let's get him off. Yeah, get him off. Am I clear?
Alright, looking back, I wish I would have waited just a bit longer because you're about to watch the currents suck me in on the starboard side, and we're going to tap the wall here. In reality, it's just a lot of water flowing in from the river/lake. So my goal here was to just get the boat slow as possible, accept the fact that we're going to tap, and then carry on.
It's beautiful out here. All right, made it through the lock. Unsuccessfully. We just slammed every wall on the way out. It was Dawson
No,
driving.
Only just 2 of them. Out of 2.
Only 2 walls out of 2. Oh, it snowed near Lake Okeechobee. Just kidding. These are just pretty big boats. That's the, what's the boat that does the advertisements in Destin? Betty G.
Yeah.
That's the Betty G. Look at those boats. How much do you think it is for one of those? Been salvaged. I mean, this is what I really enjoy of the intercoastal, man. Like, look at this. Oh, better turn. It's really pretty out here. So calm. Golf course. How can you make money off of a natural area, a protected area? Oh, you know, just make it into a golf course. A nice bow yard. Nobody's working today. Bunch of bums. Just kidding.
Pass starboard or pass port to port?
Port to port.
Thanks, Captain.
It's saying we're gonna make it to Port Mayaca at 5.
Okay. We're not going through the lock.
Oh, I thought we were tying up on the other side of it.
No. Just saying. Alright. Getting closer, getting closer. Lots of facing forward in these videos, but didn't really have another option. Alright, we're 15 minutes out now. Hey, jump in the water, dude. It's hot. Okay, just kidding. I ain't gonna jump in, but I may do a bucket bath. Ain't got no other option. Still ain't seen no gators. This is a cool tree, though. I mean, I'm shirtless right now, dude. It's hot. Hot out here for a Pam. Trying to make some money for the rent. It's a bald eagle. That's what that is. Alrighty. We are 8 minutes out. Looking like a starboard side 2. Wake up. Port Mayaca Lock. This is the one with Kristy here, coming from the west. We're going to stay here on these dolphins. We'll get in the water.
Copy that, because you're definitely too late.
Roger, you know, just in case someone was being courteous, but thank you. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Alright, the lock is right in front of us. I know the guy saw me. I was just trying to tell him, hey, I'm not coming through. I understand I'm late. But this guy was not having a good day and was very rude. Also, I'd like to point out right here, we chose these 2 dolphins, and we found out that we would slide through them, meaning that we weren't going to lay up on them. So I ended up moving forward because I was deathly afraid of ending up over there on ground. And the reason I was afraid is because we kept sliding through the dolphins, so if I moved forward, I knew we would lay up against those.
All right, then what we're going to do is side tie to this, the 2 closer ones. So come get the bow line. All right, come flip that bow line off. Blow away. All right, we are tied off at the Port Mayaca locks. We are attempting to, we'll go through the lock tomorrow. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure that that's a bowline, but let's see. That's some dirty water. We ain't stopping that.
That marina that we were at didn't allow generators at all throughout any hour.
Which one?
The one that we were just at for 5 days.
We're camping for real now. Just start in the morning, motors. Start in the morning.
Now, what I meant by that is we had no way to charge the batteries. I didn't know how long they would last with no charge, but they started up no problem the next day.
So long, farewell. Adieu to you and you and you and you. It's too late anyhow.
Yeah, the lock tender really bothered me. But that's it for this one. I'll see you on the next.